I'm back in my garden. I think it's been a week since I did my first garden tour, and I'm just gonna do one really quick. And I'm gonna turn you guys towards the garden and not do that weird thing that made you sick last time. So let me turn you guys around and I'll show you what I'm looking at. All right, maybe that made you sick. Okay, so here we are again at my garden. There's my bee oasis drinking fountain. I just filled it up with cool water and washed it out a little bit. And there's a sprinkler and some hand sanitizer that's run out. Anyway, so remember that banana plant I showed you guys last time? Look, it's gotten way bigger. I gave it a new pot. It was looking sad in the small pot I put it in, so I got a big giant pot, and now it's all happy, getting taller. So we'll see how big that gets by the end of the season. These are supposed to be hardy, but I might bring it inside. I don't know. I'm doing research on what to do. All right, now down here, I don't remember if I showed you this. I don't know. I don't think I did. Anyway, this is some tomatoes that I made my own tomato plants from my other tomato plant. It's called, they're called suckers on your tomatoes, and you can take those off and put them in water and give them roots. So now I have 2 extra tomato plants because my other ones are looking not so great. Well, anyway, I showed you those Roma tomatoes that had blossom and rot. So maybe these guys won't get that if I water them properly. And anyway, we'll see what happens. I might have time to get some more tomatoes before the frost. We'll see. Let's see, back over here's my basil and parsley and dill and that new thyme plant. We used some the other night. Flynn made some food, some chicken, and put some thyme on it. My beans are producing. They're setting fruit, so I maybe have some beans pretty soon. Remember just that one bean that was there last week I picked? Now there's lots. See them all? Look at them all. Beans, beans, beans. So, and then there's some pea plants that are also sprouting, and there's the little lettuce. What else? There's a fake rattlesnake. Don't be worried, it's not real. I put in there because remember that thing I was telling you about, that animal that was digging up my seeds? But he's not stupid. He didn't think this was real. It's a fake snake that I had when my kid was little. He liked snakes, so he still likes snakes. But oh, I had a thought. Maybe we could pick a carrot and see how terrible they are. Actually, these don't feel very big. I'm just showing you guys a leaf, sorry. Here's the carrots. Should I pick a carrot? These look like they're a little bit too close together. Let's see, where's the biggest looking carrot? Maybe he'll be good. Let's do it. Let's just try one to see what we've got. Sorry guys, still not good. All right, let's see what's under here. I think it might still be too skinny, but let's try. Oh, yeah, it's too skinny. Not ready yet. Look at how small. Womp womp. I wish I could put it back in. Oh well. Anyway, I got this little carrot. Maybe they'll grow. They're kind of shaded, so whatever. What else? So there's the Brussels sprouts again. I didn't pick off all those leaves like I was talking. I did it on one plant. So let's check it out. I pulled some leaves off this guy. Oops. These leaves keep getting in the way. So there's like the teensiest, weensiest little Brussels sprout. See them? They're very small, but maybe they'll get bigger. now that I took off these leaves, here, I'll do that one here. Let's see if you can watch. So you're supposed to like pull these leaves off to give them room to grow their little sprouts. Here. Let's see. See little sprout? Boop. All right. So anyway, did some of those, but not all of them. I'm gonna see what happens, because there's like caterpillars eating the leaves. And if these leaves can be taken off, why don't I just leave them for these caterpillars to eat those? And then meanwhile, the leaves that are growing to make the Brussels sprouts, maybe they can keep growing up, and the caterpillars will eat the big leaves that I would throw away anyway. I don't know. But see, you can see this one. This leaf is very holy. And these caterpillars, they're very tricky. They just look exactly like the leaves, so it's very hard to see. Let's see if I can find one, because it looks like there's one bin here. But like I said, they're the exact same color as the leaf, so it's hard to find them. Also, you know all those little white butterflies that fly all around and look so cute, and you're like, look, a butterfly. Well, that's what those are. They're cabbage moths, and they eat up all the brassicas is what they're called, which is the Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cabbage, etc. So anyway, also, ooh, looks like I got, what do I got, aphids on here? That's not good. Something yucky. Oh, aphids. Gross. Wait, can you guys see? Gross. Aphids. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I have to go research, huh? That's why this guy's so small, I think, because he's got sickness. Oh well. So I also put this, like, you know, sign from when the guys did our roof. So I put this here as like a brace to hold up the Brussels sprouts, because they were kind of falling down. Anyway, I'm glad I was here with you guys so I could see this nasty business in here, and we'll try to get rid of it. And maybe next time it'll be all better. Okay, here's my peppers. Remember the banana peppers I showed you? Look, there's getting some peppers now. And my ancho is still not flowered so well, or it's flowered, but the peppers aren't. There's like the teeniest, tiniest, you can sort of see in there where a pepper could grow from that. So, and I ate the jalapeno, and is there any more jalapenos? Maybe down where I can't see right now. All right, and there's my corn, still looking weird and short and skinny. Let's see, developments with these tomatoes. So here's those tomatoes I have. They look a little bit different color, like they're blushing maybe. So they're a little bit different than they were before. So maybe they'll turn red. And my cherry tomatoes still have some fruit, still look pretty good. And I made some sun-dried tomatoes, but really they were oven-dried tomatoes. But so that was pretty good. So this is where I pulled the suckers from, and the suckers grow. Here's a sucker. See my hand? Okay, so right in the armpits of these plants, suckers grow, and you can take those out and make them into bigger plants. I think you see one better back there. Hey, what's that bug? I saw a bug. Anyway, bugs are fine. So that's going good. Wood over here. So All my cucumbers are still doing good, although he doesn't have any fruit right now. I'm wondering what's going on. He has a little bit of yellow leaf. I've been picking off the bad leaves, but. And then my watermelon, actually, the vine is very small and dumb, but he did make a flower. So that might be something, I don't know. We'll see. This one also did it. But what if I had one watermelon? Whatever. Here's some carrots. They're even more small than that one we saw. Okay, well here's a tiny cucumber, but it looks like maybe it didn't pollinate all the way, because he's been looking like this for a long time, so maybe there was a pollination problem. Let's see. So, oh yeah, remember I said I was gonna take that blueberry plant and move it? So I did that. So here's the plant that we got from the store, and then this is the guy that was hiding in the raspberries and getting all choked out by the raspberries. So maybe he'll do better in this bed. And there's a little plant I planted. And then that hibiscus I got, I planted it right there. We'll see how that does. And then my strawberries, they're all doing pretty well from when I transplanted them. And so here's one other thing I did. See these little seedlings? Those are sunflowers, and I planted all the sunflowers in there, and I had an idea that, remember that guy was eating my seeds, so I had the idea, so I took this piece of wood, and while the seeds were germinating, I put the wood on it, and then they germinated and they got bigger, so I took the wood off. But what happened is the guy found the seedlings and thought maybe there's some seeds, so he did a bunch of digging and eating of these plants and messed up all my stuff. And so then I got these tiles out and I put these plastic bins over all the seedlings and the tiles to weight them down. I thought I tricked him because I did it with that LaCroix box, but he's too smart. He just went under the bins, even though I had them pretty deep down in the soil. So I think he's a vole. So anyway, the vole got some seeds, but hopefully, although there was some damage on these plants today, hopefully some of these will live, because I'd like to have a big sunflower, right? That would be cool. Anyway, all right, so here's that pepper I showed you guys. It's doing pretty well. Pretty well, I don't know. It's got 3 in there. Maybe I should move them. That's what I'll do later. And then my marigolds and my nasturtiums. See? Pretty, huh? And that tomato plant. He doesn't look so good. He's a little sickly. See his leaves? They have like weirdness. But actually he's looking better than he was. I cut some of the bad leaves off. And I filled up some more dirt in his planter. And he's got some fruit, so we'll see what happens with him. Okay. Oh, and then I told you I had rhubarb. So I dug out my rhubarb. These are my little baby rhubarb. I ate the big ones, and then they got shaded out by the raspberries. So anyway, they're still there, and they'll come back in the spring when the raspberries are all dead, and we'll have more rhubarb. Let's see, is that everything that I was going to show you? I guess so. Okay, I'm gonna turn myself around. Hold on. Woo! Oh, sorry, my hand was in the way. Okay, so that was my garden. Again. And I guess I'll bring you back next week to see what looks different, and if I did those things I said I was going to do. And sorry if I'm not in the viewfinder if you can't see me, but I can't see you either. All right, see you later. Like my video. All right, bye-bye.